Solo is about the character Jack Barrett, played by Colin Friels, who wakes up one morning and realises that the sum total of his life is actually naught.
Jack Bennett is no ordinary man. He's a professional killer who wants out, but resigning is far more complicated than he ever imagined.
Nowhere to go, huh? Smarten up, kid.
His lifestyle has dictated the fact that he can't have emotional connections. The two that he has with his prostitute/girlfriend and with a piano player, they're both naturally held at arm's length. He tries to become emotionally involved with Kate, but he has to maintain the fact that it's transactional.
This is for the rest of the month.
I don't want your money, honey.
Yeah, business is business, yeah?
I started writing the film in 2001 when I had decamped and moved to Adelaide. Never been there before, and moved down there with a then girlfriend who was acting. And I suddenly found myself in a very cold, mossy terrace in North Adelaide with nothing to do and no one to talk to and absolutely no security network or friends or family around me. And I thought I have to have something to document this particular period of my life to say that I got through it. So I started writing about Jack Barrett.
Morgan O'Neill's script, Solo, won Project Greenlight Australia, securing him a production budget of $1 million to make his first feature film.
You have to be flexible and you have to be realistic and you have to know what's essential and what you will not budge on. One of the scenes, for instance, involved a floor-to-ceiling glass fish tank in a Japanese teppanyaki restaurant that was filled with tropical fish, eels, crabs, lobster, and it was shot in little pieces and water was spouting out everywhere, and then Colin Friels was going to jump backwards into it, explode the fish tank. The restaurant was going to be filled with this. He was then going to grab an eel and jam it down Jailer Guy's throat and actually choke him with a live eel, and Jay was going to be dead on the ground with his eel flapping out his face, which we budgeted, and it was going to cost about $250,000 just to shoot that one scene. And Sue Milliken and Sue Siri, the producers, sat down and said, look, how much do you want that scene? Because it's a quarter of the budget of the entire film for 2 minutes of screen time. If you can justify it, we'd be interested to know how, and I couldn't. The actual experience of rewriting was phenomenal for me because it actually really showed that there are so many different ways to skin a cat.
He thinks he can fuck with me. I'll show him who does the f***ing round here.
But I think what's really interesting about the character of Barrett is that while he wants to be solo, while he kind of assumes that he is that island, he keeps getting dragged back because he realises that even in spite of his best efforts, he does have emotional ties that bind him to other people.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Quiet night.
Got anything on?
Nah, not really.